Hey everyone, welcome to a new series that's going to come to this channel, PCU Explained. PCU stands for PBF Cinematic Universe, which is literally just all of the characters that I've made up throughout the years. They all are in their own cinematic universe. And I want to go through and spotlight all of them. Well, at least the ones that actually matter. I will be spotlighting the majority of the characters. It would have made more sense to start with PBF himself, but that video would be lengthy, and I wanted to start with the second best. Well, the second character in line in the Epic team, which is France Talks, or Foot, as I will be referring to him in the video. Just a few notes before I get started with this. 1. These videos are heavily inspired by the Unlucky Tugs, Totoro's Finest series. The thumbnail and everything, it's all mainly inspired by him. And Tug, he's just a fantastic YouTuber. And like his videos and his headcanons, they're just so entertaining to watch, and they're so faithful to the original Thomas books. And if you really want a higher quality version of these videos, even though they're about talking trains, I highly recommend you watch the Unlucky Tugs videos, because his videos are actually cleaned up, and he actually takes the time to edit his videos when I just throw all of my videos and flip a clip and call it a day. And 2, we will be going through most of Foot's history, his powers, and basically all the in-betweens. Now we best get started, because we're starting now. France Talks, more commonly referred to as Foot, is an asshole. Like, this is the best way I can put it. He rips others down most of the time, and is normally takes pride in himself, and takes out his anger on a bunch of others, specifically Warsaw Mapping, who he will have his own PCU Explained video another time. Despite his extreme pride in himself, he can't really catch a win that much, as most villains that he's taken on have beaten him. For many years, he's had a rivalry with Warsaw, and Warsaw was always seemingly the one catching all the W's, while Foot would always get his comeuppance. Not much is really known about Foot's early life, but it's safe to say that he met Warsaw and PBF around the same time, when they all formed the Epic team together. The 3 befriended Ursat and UE, and they all became the main 5 of the Epic team. Sweden then joined, and was one of the most prominent members for a good while. The problem was, he was a pussy, and he was a narc. So, after careful consideration with Foot and PBF, they constructed a plan with a very reluctant Warsaw to tie Sweden up and beat him up, throw him into a rocket, and launch him off in space. The plan was successful, only for the fact that the rocket exploded, killing Sweden off for around 2 years. Just a bit before the rocket incident is when the Epic team's powers started to flare. Foot currently only has 2 forms. His full power form, which he had achieved alongside Warsaw and Sweden's full power forms, and his cobalt blue form, which he achieved after a bunch of demons in his head had finally pushed him and his power past his limits. His main ability is that he can generate energy punching gloves. He takes deep pride in them and uses that as his main point of bragging. We're roughly in mid-2023 right now, and around this time is when he started dating his girlfriend Merlania, who also is a member of the Epic team, one of the newer additions. And also around this time is when Ursat resurrected Sweden, and he rejoined the Epic team in his old spot. And around this time is when Foot started to soften up a little bit, and it was around this time where he ended his long-time rivalry with Warsaw Mapping. And after this point, Foot didn't really do anything noteworthy after that. And thus, we shall end Foot's journey here. Foot's character development over the years has been pretty good. And that is the reason why he is the first character that I'd like to spotlight in PCU Explained. And before we end the video, I know people are asking, why'd you make PCU Explained? What is this all about? Well, once all of the major characters and a bunch of other significant characters are all done, I plan on making an huge timeline video of all the events put together. Every single one, all jam-packed into one video. So stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of PCU Explained, and I hope you stick around, because next time I'll be explaining Sweden. Bye!